Thanks for coming today. Tell us a little bit about the process of finding the right cast. We now see more shows doing kind of that 10-part limited series type things instead of a full season that we're used to.
Yeah.
Did that help or hinder or change how you did your casting? And how did the casting of Pierce come about?
So that helps. That helps a lot. No, big actors don't want to do 22 episode seasons, and the idea that they could do one season and out is really attractive for like all these big stars who they don't want to sign up for a 6-year kind of deal. So yeah, the 10 episode thing has been crucial to get these bigger name, the higher talented actors in for sure. That's been pretty huge, and it just helps.
Give us a little bit of the overview of the series.
Sure. So the series follows a bit of the arc of the novel, which I wrote, and we see Pierce Brosnan as a young man on the frontier of Texas. He lives, Texas has just become a part of the U.S. He's been in his own country for a long time. He's captured by Comanche Indians. He ends up kind of becoming a member of the tribe, and we follow him throughout the course of his life. Eventually, we'll see the entire kind of middle part of his life. In the show, for the first season, we see him as in kind of late middle age in 1915 as a very young man in the 1840s and 50s. So part of the tension of the show is how does this kind of like young innocent guy grew up on the frontier become this like tycoon that we see who's played by Pierce Brosnan.
Looking forward to seeing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
This little guy, Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
All right, so the last few years, we've seen shows like Fargo kind of embrace that 10 series or 10 episode series. It seems like it makes the higher caliber actors kind of drawn to that rather than an extended season. Did that help find actors like Pierce to join the cast, and what was that casting process like?
Absolutely, because an actor of Pierce's stature doesn't want to commit to 24 episodes where things are ground out like sausage. I've done a lot of network shows, and I've done some good network shows, and I've done some not so good network shows. But the thing is, when you try to make 24 episodes of anything in 1 year, you get to a point where you're only a week maybe ahead of the actors, and you can't really think about the scripts. With the 10 episode paradigm, we're able to look at where the last script goes, and then we can go back to the first episode, and we're able to rewrite to make everything fit better. And even with our case, the other thing that's wonderful about the 10 episode format is you have a longer lead time, so that things that we didn't realize we had done wrong while shooting the first episode, we were able to shoot after we had wrapped episode number 10. We did another 2 or 3 days of reshoots to go back and pick up material. In fact, in the episode we're going to screen tonight, we shot like 2 days of material at the very end of the material that goes in the first episode.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, so here we go. Thanks for coming today. There's a lot of shows that would love to have you on their series. What was it about this show that made you want to do it?
Philipp Meyer, his writing, his book. I bought it when it came out way back when in 2013, and I read the reviews that were just epic of this novel, and I had the book. So I knew the landscape that I was entering into. Never thinking that I was going to end up playing Eli McCullough. But last summer I was all set to go to Russia to make a movie, and that fell apart. And my agent called me up and said, they've offered you the son, Eli McCullough, and it was 5 episodes already written.
Looking forward to seeing it. This is one that's been on my wish list since it first was announced. Just a quick last question. So many people associate you with James Bond and other characters that you play, but when you look in the mirror, who do you see? I mean, you've done so much more. Who do you see?
I just see a man who's keeping up in life and enjoying life, and some days he's young, some days he's old, some days he's, I just see me. I just see Pierce, who's trying to do the best he can.
Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's great to see you.